a makeup tutorial. It's so pretty. Blend your makeup. Why am I so pretty? Yeah. I could be the star you like. And it just looks like ugly. We don't want that. It looks horrible. My favorite part is the lips. Gorge. Why am I so pretty? Oh, so pretty. It's just so pretty. This is gonna look ridiculous. Yeah. Yeah, I'm all you need, I'ma be your idol. She's been through like 2 presidents already, okay? Hi, I Want Clips. Today I'm going to be doing a makeup tutorial. This is probably going to be very based. I do have a pretty decent encouraged fan base because I cater to a lot of that type of content. So I hope you enjoy. I'm going to start off with foundation because that is, you need a good base. So I use the Fenty Beauty, the Pro Filter. Before I do my makeup, I like to do my skincare just so that I have a nice, like, even, clean canvas to work on. Just gonna put my hair back, and I do use makeup brushes like that, which might be too much, honestly. I like this foundation so much. But if you want your makeup to last like a while, I would recommend a full coverage foundation. You just want it to be nice and clean. Bring it down to your neck. Comment what your favorite encouraged lip is. I want to know. The next thing I like to do is I like do my bronzer. This is also the Fenty Beauty. You're gonna do it where your face is the most hollow, but I also like to create a certain kind of shape with my face. And then I like to go in with this, I don't remember where I got this brush, but it's like a nice big fluffy brush. And I like to blend that out. So what this is doing is like contouring your face, which I'm sure you've heard before if you've looked up any type of makeup tutorial. I do like to do this though. I just don't like to go under. I will go over with like a powder bronzer later. This is just the cream one that I do first. Sometimes I'll do a cream blush and then a powder brush later. I really like this one. It's, I think, an Ube cream from Huda Beauty. This is so pretty, but it doesn't really mix well with the House Labs ones that I have, which is like, this is so coated. It's super pink. It's very Barbie. It's so pretty. I love it so much. And I've only been using these for a few weeks, but they're like my new favorite. I forgot to do my concealer. This one is the Estee Lauder concealer camera. There we go. Okay, so when I do my nose contour, I do the concealer part when I do my concealer, and I leave it there for a little bit just so that it kind of dries up. And then I like to put it on the tippy top, like this. I like to use, it's very similar like my foundation one. It's just like teeny tiny. What I love about makeup is like how you just transform into something like whatever you want to be, and it always comes out so beautiful, especially when you're just like highlighting your already natural pretty features. I love how this brightens under the eye. It's so pretty. And then I get a lot of redness like right here, and I like to just bring this down and kind of like highlight this part of my face. It's kind of what you're doing, is just like bringing that forward. And I'm going to leave this right here. Recently started using the Huda Beauty Ube Birthday Cake Easy Bake. I don't know what's with all this ube stuff. I've seen it all over like food Instagram, but I've never tried it, and it looks delicious. I have these cute little like powder thingies. It looks like this. Look how pink and pretty. I love. And then just bring it up because you kind of want that snatched look. Gorge. I find that I have pretty dry skin. That's also a big reason why I like to do my skincare before I do my makeup, because it gets really like flaky sometimes for me. So with the same contour stick, I'm just gonna do a little bit up here, and then that looks ridiculous. And then a little bit right here. And then this is like the really important part, just right above where you do the concealer and then right below it. And then you're gonna have the cutest little like elf nose like in the whole world. It's so cute. So I blend this part with my fingers. Didn't make any sense. And if you want that extra like buttony kind of look, go back in and then go on the side, not on like right next to where you put the bronzer. And just go down straight like that, just under my eye again, like right here, just to really brighten that area. Then we're gonna take our powder bronzer that I also have from House Labs. Cheeks again. I'm gonna bring that down. For me, I bring it down like that because I'm hollow right there. That looks so funny. The faces you do when you're doing your makeup are so funny. I live in Florida, so I like to really bronze it up, especially because right now is summertime. Also, one thing I noticed that these don't do is blend their makeup. Blend your makeup. It's really bad when you don't do that. That's why I wanted to bring it up. It's something I see so often, specifically in the eye area. So pretty. I'm gonna use this angles brush, and I like to do it at like the highest point right here, kind of where you would put your highlighter, just because it gives you such this little cutesy little I love. Also, one thing that's so important for me when I'm doing my makeup is to hydrate my lips before I put on makeup, because the amount of foundation and just makeup that gets all over your lips, I always have Vaseline with me. Always, always, always. And then I will take this up a little bit over here. And then I'll take a teeny bit of my finger and kind of just like you would with highlighter. Why am I so pretty? Alright, now let's do our eyes. Some people do eyes first. That's never been me. I've never been that girl. I'm gonna go in with this right here. I don't know where I got this from. It just ended up with me. Sometimes I like to do a very, very sparkly eye. Like if I'm doing mainly just like a bronze kind of like look, I'll just take my bronzer and I'll just go right here, like in the crease, the crevice. I don't know. I'm just showing you how I do my makeup. And you can follow along. So what I just did, because I forgot to say it, is I just went in with the color Next. That's next right here. And then I'm either gonna do the same brush. I'm just gonna add some sparkles. You can never go wrong with sparkles, and sparkles are amazing. I really hope you're enjoying this and doing your makeup with me. I'm gonna go and do my eyeliner. This is the mascara that I have. I don't care for this. I want to get another one. It's just what I have right now. And then I have this teeny little tiny Kat Von D tattoo liner. So I just winged it out right there like that. And then I'm going to connect it. Yeah. She's done. Let's do the other side. I have one eye that's more hooded than the other. This eye is more hooded than this eye. So this eye is a lot easier to do like a wing versus this eye. And if you also don't know that you have hooded eyes, it's just when you have like skin. So like there's some people that don't have like so much skin right here, and it's just like so clear, and they can do as much eyeliner as they want, and it looks so pretty and so nice. Babe, I'm just not that fortunate. So you have to maneuver, and it took me a while to realize why my eyeliner wasn't just coming out the way I would see it on like makeup tutorials when I was younger, and it's because I have hooded eyes. So when you close your eye, you see that there's this like little like it goes down, and then like this. You're supposed to leave it like that. Don't fill that in, because once you fill that in, that's when it looks like that. Like it doesn't look sharp, and it just looks like ugly. We don't want that. It looks horrible. Okay, and like I said, I don't care for this mascara. I'm gonna use it. It looks like this. Yeah, highly rated lash extensions tubing mascara by Milani. That's what it is. Milani. I am also a bottom lash girly. I like to do my bottom lashes. And throughout the day, it does not get like smudged. I mean, sometimes when I'm applying it, it does on the bottom right here, but I just take care of that really quickly. Why am I so pretty? And then I like just try to maneuver the lashes in the way that I want them to look. So some over here, some in the middle, and some over there. Sometimes you can also just go with like the tip. Okay, my favorite part is the lips. I love lips. So pretty. I'm gonna take this foundation off. I'm gonna take a little bit of Vaseline and then I'm gonna put it on a tissue. I'm just gonna take a little bit. And my lip color is back. What I recently started to get, and I do really like a lot, is the Wonder Skin Little Lip Stain. I love it. It is this color when you put it on, so it looks ridiculous. But the shade Whimsical, which is like the popular shade that you're always going to see an ad for, and you're probably going to see an ad for it on your phone after you watch this video. It's just so pretty. This is going to look ridiculous, so bear with me. Yeah, exactly. And then I'm just gonna wait for this to dry a little bit. The longer you leave it on, the darker the color is gonna be. I leave it on for like a minute. This is also one, it can peel, but I think I find it better when you just like wipe it off with a little bit of water. I'm gonna line just the top a little bit. I don't care what anybody says. Any lip liner will work. As long as it's the right color that's going with the... You don't have to use like a $30 lip liner. It works the same as if you get one on Amazon. It doesn't matter. I think I've had this. Look at her. She's been through like 2 presidents already, okay? I've had her for a while. I have that like separation right here that does that little V. It's not that I don't like that. It's just that I prefer having like a rounder top lip. So that's what I usually do. Alright, I'm gonna take this off now. So right now I'm really into K-pop Demon Hunters. I don't know if anybody else is watching that. It's a kids movie, I know, I'm aware, and I love it. And I can't get the soundtrack out of my head. I could be the star you rely on. Ah! Go watch it right now. That's an order. You're gonna love Genie just as much as I do. He has good lips too. Does anybody else have crushes on cartoons? Okay, do you see what I mean? I just like to go over like the lip. Yeah, I'm all you need, I'ma be your idol. Oh, this is so good. Actually, one of my first crushes ever was Shadow from Sonic. Thought he was so hot. And then Zuko from Avatar. I love when my makeup's done and I look so pretty and beautiful and amazing. Okay, that was my makeup tutorial. Thank you, Eyeliner Clips, for having me. I very much enjoyed myself and I hope you did too. Thank you. Bye.